Okay, this showed up in some projects, and I wanted to just go over it really quickly so that you would know how to, and this was for the icon project, sort of add your shapes and then put it within another shape. So what we call that as a clipping path. Clipping paths are much more, I'll say, intuitive in Photoshop, but you can do them in Illustrator and you can do them in InDesign also. But let us deal with it when it's in Illustrator. So one of the students I had recommended, what if you take one of these, and I'm just going to rotate it so it looks a little bit different, scale up one of them, and I'm just going to change the color a little bit, and then Shift Command left bracket, send it to the back, and then I'll grab maybe this blue one and do the exact same thing so that you're going to get a little bit more of the sort of splattery look to it, but without having to reinvent the wheel. So I'm going to go ahead, let's make this one, I already have a pink there, green, and I'm going to send that to the back also. And then I believe we had a generalized background color. So let's go with, what does that look like? It matches that. Let's go with a dark blue. Oop, that does not look nice either. I'm just going to pop through a couple of these. There, we'll do something like that. I would spend way more time on my colors, by the way. And I forget what shape we had in the background, but what you can do is, let's say it's a ellipse. If I hold down my Option and Shift key, I can draw from that center point, and don't worry about a fill. I actually do leave the fill on this part, so I can sort of eyeball what do I want tucked in. So this shape is basically saying everything that I'm going to group that's behind this plus the shape is going to be tucked into this. So to get this, I'm going to click and drag over all of it, and I'm going to redo this after so you can see it 2 times. So all of this is selected. I'm going to right click, and it's right here, make a clipping mask. So everything is going to get tucked in that shape. So this is going to give you a little bit more options for those of you who wanted more of a textured background, but you also want it to fit in a specific shape. So let me undo all of that, and I'll just choose a different shape, just so you can see 2 different versions. So maybe I wanted it to fit in a star. Same thing, Option, Shift is going to constrain it to draw from the center out. Click, drag over all of it, right click, make a clipping mask, and everything sort of gets tucked in behind this. Now you can double click, and you can see I can still go in and adjust things, so you're not trapped within that. You can see it says the clip group layer 1 back, and then it takes you all the way back to where you were at. But for some of you, this might come in handy, and I wanted you to know how this worked. And you can see I even hover, and you can access it from there. And you can say I don't even have to go into that if I wanted to just change one of the points. So you'll sort of be bouncing between regular select and direct select. All right, I hope this helps, and I will talk to you later.